What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night, and I intend on doing the exact same. Actually, I am doing the exact same, y'all. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night and all of that good stuff. Okay. Now, as you guys already know, before we get into any video or any live that we're going to do, of course, I got to give you guys the church announcements for the day. Okay. Now let's get into it. Now, tomorrow is Wednesday, which means that it is Roasted Review, and we will be over on Giving You the Real Teas platform. All right. So make sure you guys get into it. We'll be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. I think the title of the video would be what was the downfall of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So make sure you guys tune in to that tomorrow. It will be on Giving You the Real Teas platform. He will be the one hosting Roasted Review tomorrow. All right. And also this week, be sure to tune in to a special episode of The Prelude. Okay. It was a very special episode because Jamar had the great idea to bring our moms into the fold on Thursday. So it will be a special Mother's Day episode featuring my mama and Jamar's mama, as you can see them on the screen. So yes, be sure to tune into that on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. You will be seeing Miss Tracy and Missy Lois, okay? The two apples of our eyes, honey. Make sure you guys tune into that. And then on Friday night, there will be a special episode of the Chasing Panel. It won't be a regular Chasing Panel due to the fact that there is no Chasing Dallas episode this week. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing our very first Chasing Panel After Dark episode. So what will happen is, being that it is the first episode, you guys will be able to see it live for free. But soon after the live is over, it moves straight to members only. So if you have not subscribed to members only, you need to do so now. Okay. So shout out to that. So yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and get into all of those things. Now, I'm just gonna go on and say it. I'm just gonna go on and say it because by the time everybody else sees this, then it'll be out there. And plus, the videos, people have already seen it. So your boy will be featured on Dr. Heavenly's Mess to Millions tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, that is the big news that I've been keeping to myself for the last week. So yes, I will be on Dr. Heavenly's Mess to Millions tomorrow. I hope to see all the Scotty gang up in the building tomorrow afternoon to support me. I'm very excited about this opportunity and all of that good stuff. So yes, be sure to tune in to see that tomorrow. It's already out there. I was waiting, I had to wait for her to post the actual, promo and stuff like that. That's why I ain't post about it. But people already done seen it because they seen, the scheduled video and stuff like that. So yes, and yes, the live will be public to Feisty. Yes, it will be. So make sure you guys tune in to that. I've been holding this in for the last week, and I'm glad that it's finally out there. But I'll be able to promote it the way I want to probably by tomorrow morning. So make sure you guys tune in to that. So with that being said, y'all, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess. And no, it is not on Patreon. It will be on YouTube, honey. Okay. So we're here to discuss some LAMHT. Okay, and this ain't really no tea, really, but I seen a couple of people talking about it, and plus, it ain't really that much to discuss today. It really ain't. So I just felt like, why not just come up in here for a good 30 to 45 minutes and have a conversation about this apology that Funky Dineva gave to Melody and the Melometers and things like that. So y'all know I'm gonna play a little bit of what he had to say, because he returned to the drawing board. He came back to review Love and Marriage Huntsville just as well as I did, just as well as T did, just as well as Really B did as well, and even Riley Divorce. He even started back reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. So no, we're not the only ones that reneged on what the hell we said. It's just that it ain't really that much to talk about right now. You know what I'm saying? But however, we're going to get into the things of the things right now, and I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna speed it up because I don't want no issue. But during his review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Funky Dineva had, brought up the things that he said about Melody in the past. And not only that, the things that he said about the Melometers in the past. And some people don't feel like the apology and the sentiments that he made is was genuine or not. I haven't personally listened to it yet. I just knew where to start it. Okay. So I'm gonna play it. And then after it's done playing, we gonna give our opinions, and I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat per Two Feisty's suggestion. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. All right, let's get into it.
So they talk about Carlos King having his podcast event with Melody. And Tisha says she's not going because she doesn't want to be around those Melometers or whatever. I completely understand it. I said this at the top of the video. I was like, the way people have got emotionally connected to this show and the way they go in, like they know these people for real, it really is sickening and can get on your nerve. And Tisha, I completely, understand what it is that you were experiencing from social media, because I experienced it too. And it's part of the reason why I walked away. Now, I'm gonna take a moment here because a lot of y'all, and I'm one of those people where I never have my own head too far up my ass.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there for just a second. Now, when he said that, when he was talking about how people were so emotionally invested and things like that into the show, and it made it fun, it made it not fun anymore or whatnot, and that not only did it do that, but that was one of the reasons why he stepped away from reviewing the show. I will be honest and say that that was the reason why I initially stepped away from reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, because at one point in time, that was my favorite reality show that was out right now. Love and Hip Hop had tanked. Housewives of Atlanta wasn't good. Married to Medicine really wasn't doing it for me at the time either. And, growing up, hip hop was hit and miss. So Love and Marriage Huntsville was really the only show that I really had fun reviewing besides Bill Collective, right? So the more I reviewed the show, the more I saw the fandom, and the more I wasn't enjoying doing it. And last year was just not a good year for me at all. Like at all. Everybody knows what I went through last year. Everybody knows that was a dark ass time in my life. So reviewing that show and dealing with the things that I was dealing with in my real life, plus dealing with the blowback from this damn show and my reviews on the show, was a bit much. So I opted to not review it again. But however, when I had a conversation with my dear friend Mims, aka Make It Make Sense, and stuff like that, I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about everything that he said. And he was like, "You are a reality TV commentator. This is a business. LAMH is one of your biggest reviews to do and stuff like that. So why not just do it?" You know what I mean? So I listened to what Mims had to say, and I came back and reviewed the show. And look, the review is almost at 10,000 views already. You know what I mean? And that is crazy coming from a person that the people did not like. So that's the reason why I also stepped away from reviewing the show at one point in time. But now that I'm in a better headspace, and now that I listened to what Mims had to say, and now that I decided to go into it in a different mind space, it's going to be fun to review. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to stop it just to hear that part.
Wherein that I can't sit back and reflect. And there was a video that I did. I can't remember what was the catalyst for me to doing the video, but the word on the curb is that I went in on Mel. I went in on Mel so much so that her brother made a video and folks was going in and making videos, and y'all said I went in on Mel hard. Here's the funny thing. In doing the video, whichever one, because I really don't even.
No lie, you did kind of drag the shit out of Mel in that video. I think I made a video talking about it because I believe that when her brother came out and said something about it, that's when a lot of us started doing videos about it. And her brother was praised for it, but then he got a little bit of blowback for, speaking on Mel's behalf. Now, even me, to be honest, even I can say that he said a lot of shit that I never said. Okay. And people go in on me for the little shit that I do be saying. And it's like, I just realized it's a B on this. I ain't gonna go there. Anyway, but it's a lot that he said that I would have never said. Okay. I just want to make that be clear. Let's continue.
I have remembered at this point. In doing the video, when going into it, I can be very honest with y'all and say my intention was not like, I'm here to get her. I was just venting from my perspective and on how I felt. If I remember what some of the chatter was around that time, a lot of people were saying, you know, oh my God, Dineva, you went in so hard. You didn't have to call that lady all types of bitches and hoes and so on and so forth. And not that it makes it right, but I want y'all to understand that in Miami, that's how we talk. Okay. But aside from that, I'm still going to apologize. I'm still going to apologize to Mel. I'm going to apologize to Mel's family. I'm going to apologize to the Melometers. I'm going to apologize to anybody who was offended by my commentary, who felt like I went in extra hard. And I'm telling y'all, charge it to my head and not my heart. Because again, my intention was not like, oh, I hate her. Let me just damage this woman. That's just how we talk when we get excited in Miami. And I know everybody may not understand that. And that may not suffice as an excuse for some people, but that's just what it was. I think where it got frustrating for me was people tried to tie in the fact that because I had gone to black and had a night or two of drinking that black, that all of a sudden I was in the pocket of the Scots or whatever. And now I'm coming at, and see, for me, that's when, for me, y'all get to the point where y'all doing too much. Okay. I've been doing this for 13, going on 14 years now. And I have not outlasted all your faves and still been the king in this space, not being able to be objective. Y'all learned that word bias and y'all ran the shit into the ground. I said, you know what? Well, I'm gonna let y'all have it then. I'm just gonna back away from the shit because apparently what is the word? The perception of impropriety is all it takes to compromise something, right? And I was like, okay, Q, you've been compromised because people feel like, even though it's not true, that you've gotten so close to the Scots that your opinion in this space is not valid. And that's another reason why I walked away from it. But a bitch is back, all right? Let me put this out here for the world to know. Not that it even matters because my circle and my life don't overlap with Melody and hers don't overlap with mine. But let me just put it out there. Melody, I do not have no problem with you. Marcus, I didn't even see what you said in your video. Is water under the bridge at this point. I don't have a problem with you. We're frat brothers, whatever. I'm pretty sure at some point in the near future, we're probably going to run into each other. And I don't want it to be no awkward bullshit. Now, I'm here to let you know I'm from Miami and I can fight. Now, it could be a kiki, it could be a kiki, or we could tussle. However y'all want to do it, I'm down with it. But I'm here to let you know I ain't got no problems with it. And I ain't never lost no fight. And if I do lose one, it's gonna be one hell of a fight, bitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about me. If I feel like I'm losing the fight, I'm just gonna scratch the shit out of a bitch face. So when them pictures hit the blogs, bitch, the picture evidence gonna say something contrary to what happened. I ain't gonna fight about it. Anyway, I ain't got no problem with that damn lady. And I interviewed Mel one time. I want to get her back on the line and do a follow-up interview since so many years have gone by. I got to get Destiny on the line because it's a whole lot going on down in Huntsville. I will say this. I thought that the Carlos King podcast, when Melody started talking about being sexually unfulfilled by Martell, I thought it was a little tasteless. And here is why. She knows that is going to send Martell over the roof, through the roof. She knows it. And it's like, this is some of the shit that I was pointing out in some of my earlier videos about Mel. And granted, there's an argument that could be made that she got the right to do whatever the fuck she want to do, considering all the things that he's put her through. But in knowing that man is crazy as hell, and knowing that he gonna bang the hell out of your door and push the hell out of your doorbell, and knowing that he gonna run to the blogs as soon as he can and try to spray you, why poke at that man?
I think that was it, child. Okay, so that was pretty much the gist of the apology that he sent to Melody and the damn Melometers and shit like that. Girl, listen, look, do you see this comment right here? Y'all probably can't see it because I'm on my phone, but it says, "I can't believe you let the Melometers bully you into becoming a male defender." Are people dumb or are they dumb? Are they dumb or are they dumb? But anyway, fuck all that. So the question is, do you guys think that his apology was actually genuine when it came down to this particular situation? Now, here's the thing. When he said that when he said the comment about that's how they talk in Miami, we get real excited when we feel some type of way about stuff and things like that. I understand that because that's how it is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly how we talk here. But at the same point in time, to me, you just have to think about what you're doing and who your audience really is. And I can't really tell Funky Dineva anything because he been at this shit way longer than me. He's had way, way, way more success than I ever had with YouTube. He's doing things that most of us wish we could do. Okay, let's just be real. But at the same time, yeah, that's how y'all talk in Miami and all that other good shit. But at the same time, when you're doing YouTube and your fan base is like 90% women, you're never gonna get away with calling no woman a bitch or a hoe and all that other stuff. I had to learn not to do that myself. Now, I say bitch in jest and all of that other good stuff. I've always said it in jest and things like that. But it's a different situation when you are getting on a public platform and you're saying it in front of women that support you and watch your videos but don't know you as a person. The only thing that they know is what they see of you from probably 15 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? So with you yelling and screaming, calling people bitches and hoes and things like that, they're gonna automatically feel like that's the type of time you on. You want to be a disrespectful ass cunt to a black woman. That's how it's gonna look. So because I didn't want to be looked at that way and I knew what my intentions were and I knew what they wasn't, my intention was never to disrespect any woman because I hang around a whole bunch of women and I'm very attentive to a lot of my female friends and female cousins and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to say, all right, 90% of my audience are women. Those are the people that really support me like that. The other 10% are men. So for me, it's like I'm gonna have to switch that up. If I want to evolve and if I want to get myself together and get out of a box, then I gotta, do better than what I'm doing. And I ain't gonna lie, ever since I switched it up and stopped saying those names and stopped using those words, my channel has grown. So there's some people who don't mind that, but then there's some people who do mind. So that's how I feel about that. Number two, I can also understand his frustration, okay, when he has a certain opinion and because they see you with somebody, they feel like, oh, because you with this person, you hanging out with this person, you got a relationship with this person, then that automatically means that that is my opinion is biased and that's exactly where it stems from. No, because I get that a lot about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Just because I interview with Candy, okay, just because, Don Juan likes me, or just because Jamie House of Glam likes me and stuff like that. That is the only reason my opinion is what it is about Candy. And that ain't got nothing to do with it. Because to be quite honest, the first time that Candy came across a video of mine, it was me dragging her ass about that damn generator on Candy and the Gang. So my opinion is just because you see him hanging out with Letitia and Marceau, that don't mean that just because he hanging out with them, that means that's what that means that makes his opinion be what it is. The reason why I feel that way is because that's the same thing that people have accused me of. Now I ain't saying that's not the case for him. That ain't what I'm saying because I don't know what it is, but just from my own standpoint and experience, my own experience, that's what people would do to me. Even with the Bell Collective, and I made it clear from the time the show came on. I know Latrice personally. I knew her before the show. I hung out with her before the show. That's y'all know my cousin Reggie, who was on my panels. I mean, Reggie and Latrice are cousins as well. So therefore, she's been in my circle for a long period of time. But even I had to read her husband. And as a person that's cool with me, she didn't like some of the things that I said about her husband. She didn't like that. But she knew that I had a damn job to do. And I'm not gonna bite my tongue just because you're cool with me. If I gotta give everybody else the business, I'm not gonna sit up here and fuck up my shit just so you can, feel good. Like, absolutely not. Like, if I'm gonna let Marie have it and let her husband have it, and I'm gonna let your husband have it too, because he gave me a lot to work with to go in on him. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, even when I, go and defend Latrice, it's because you friends with her, because you cool with her. That's the only reason why you feel. No, it's not because I'm cool with her. It's because that's exactly what I see. And not to mention, I know certain things about the show, being that I'm from here, that you guys don't know about. So of course, my opinion is gonna be what it is. And not to mention, you can say the same thing about So Gucci. I drag the shit out of So Gucci, but So Gucci really likes me. And So Gucci and Latrice are both from the same town as me. I work with So Gucci's niece. I see So Gucci's daughter all the time when I'm at work, and she hugs me like ain't nothing happened. Me and So Gucci share a cousin. We not cousins, but we share the same cousin. She just his cousin on his daddy's side. I'm his cousin on his mama's side. I see So Gucci's son all the time. I'm sure he knows that I be dragging the shit out of his mama on my videos sometime. And he probably know that she probably fucking deserve it. That's why he don't say shit when he see me. He shake my hand like he been doing before they got on that damn show. Okay? Now, when it comes down to the Melometers or whatever, my opinion on them is always gonna be what it is. Because I have my own share of shit with them. The DMs, the emails, the bullshit like that. The shit ain't fun, and it make the show not fun to talk about. So that's why I stepped away. And like I said early on in the video, with the way my mindset was, and the way that, what I'm saying, the way that my mental state was, it was no way I could sit up here and do that damn show and not have no issue. Like, there was no way that I could fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely not. So no, I'm not gonna go back and forth with a bunch of crazy people. It's just not. And so I just feel like people just gotta learn to allow people to have their damn opinion. Just because you like Mel don't mean everybody else got to. Just because you like Letitia don't mean everybody else got to. I like Mama D, and she's a despicable person most of the time, and I don't expect nobody else to like her. I just don't, and they got every right not to. So it is what it is. Now, some of the comments that I'm seeing right now is that people are feeling like the only reason why he's apologizing is because he has an event coming up in Huntsville. Now, I want to know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that that is the reason why he's apologizing because of an event that he got in Huntsville? I didn't even know he had no event coming up in Huntsville, so that was news to me. But is that the reason why? Thank you for the super chat. Funky Dineva been having these events for months. Why would he need to apologize to have another successful one? Hmm. That's literally why he also said he wants to interview her again. So, do y'all think that that's another reason why he apologizes, because he want a chance to interview her again? Especially now that he is now doing YouTube again, faithfully, because he doesn't really have, like, he's not really doing what is it, Fox Soul no more. He's doing YouTube quite a bit now. But in the same breath, does he really need to interview Melody at this point? Because the way his channel set up, he don't have to have nobody on there. Just saying. A bitch like me is still on the come up, and I need these fucking people. I need for them to come to the damn show. Okay? Why is it so dark? Because it's a late night live, and they prefer my lights to be off when I'm doing late night lives. No, he interviewed her after he went in on her during the first season. Why can't he just apologize? He doesn't need her to be successful. Doesn't need it at all. I wouldn't watch anyway. Y'all a mess. And that's another thing. It could be a situation where he just want to apologize. Like, is it fair to say that maybe he does sincerely feel bad for some of the stuff that he said about her? Could that be a possibility? Don't kill me. I'm just asking a question. Do y'all think that that's a possibility? Do y'all think that it's really a possibility that he just might really feel bad for some of the things that he said? Because let's be real, people are already coming at me for my opinion on the show, and they trying to make it sound like I done got bullied into, becoming a male supporter when that ain't even the case, to be honest. Like, girl, like, I can drag her again if I want to, but I ain't got no reason to drag her right now. Like, what you mean? And speaking of which, y'all, we are 19 subs away from 53K. So if you guys are brand new to the platform and you ain't subscribed yet, y'all need to go on subscribe. We need 19 folks to get to 53K. Okay. 19, 19, 19. Okay. The timing of the apology just feels off. Okay, he called her out her name and he apologized for it. Most of y'all have never got when it happened to you, and that's why you can't accept it. Wow. Quentin is smart, very intelligent. That apology was playing on other people's intelligence and it wasn't genuine. He just doesn't want any bad blood in the space. That's all. I kind of feel that way too. Hell no. Funky has said worse, right? I think Funky did what he needed to do. He apologized because at one point he believed he took it too far. And now that he wants to review the show again, the right thing to do would be to make amends. I get that too, honestly. I don't think it's because of his event, but it never hurts to utilize her fan base for his long-term benefit, long-term financial benefits. He may have a million subs as a goal. Hmm. Whether it's male Tisha Kimmy, I like that he just acknowledged that a wrong was done to a person and he was handled correctly. He probably just doesn't want the psychos in his comments since he's reviewing the show again. And I definitely understand that. Trust and believe me, I understand that. He's back on the tube, so he has to be strategic and grab different audiences to sustain. But people can change their minds about things and people. There's a such thing of learning and growth. We'll see. And that is true too. The kicker is, will she and the Melometers really accept it, and will she interview with him again? I say no to both. Melometers take this stuff seriously. He doesn't. Him and his friends laugh at these crazy people. Me and T laugh at their ass all the time. A pattern of behavior exists. He did the similar thing to Candace. We have 481 in the chat. I just know at least 19 of y'all are new. Let's go. Right. Go ahead and subscribe and get me to that 53K. Hopefully we can before this live over. Exactly. You don't have to be a millimeter to know right from wrong. I backed off watching their blogs due to them being madder than Mel is. The conspiracy theories and all were too much. I do agree with that too. Definitely agree with that too. Mel is not that important. Feel good. Do not care what he say, honey, and I love it. If he hadn't apologized, y'all would have dragged it. What did y'all want him to do? True. Why is Mel to blame for the crazies? I don't think that anybody's really blaming her for her ridiculous ass stands. I just think that she gets placed in this because they do things in the name of her. That's what I think it is. I don't really think anybody can really blame her for what her fans do. But a lot of people look at it like, well, they doing it in the name of her. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna watch Moniece? I already watched it and it was mid. Didn't enjoy it at all. How many do we need? No, Scotty. People blame her every day. I ain't talking about people. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. How many do we need now, Scotty? Let me see. Hold on. Child, 18. 18. Just subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. They do things in the name of her and she never comes out and tells them to chill. That is true. But can we be real and be like this? If she did come out and tell them to stop, would they really stop? That's my question. Would they really stop if she told them to? Because me personally, I don't think they would. Because at the end of the day, she can't control them people. She can't tell them what to do. Like if she did come out and tell them to stop, it's really no guarantee that they're gonna do it. So it's just like we don't want to put no unfair expectations on somebody. Because even if the Scotty gang went to somebody else's platform and drugged them in the name of me and I told them to stop, that don't mean they will. He doesn't need Mel for any success. He doesn't gain, lose anything from apologizing to her. Most of the time, he will always start off by saying he doesn't even watch the show and would give his opinion. Trust and believe and know that Q is only clearing the air. Carlos and Q are friends in real life. Carlos King knows the impact that Funky has, and Carlos wants him to review his shows. Yep. Yes, some content creators only ragging on male's enemies, and that is true. I ain't want to say that, but it's true. You know what I mean? Like so that's why I never understood. At one point in time, I never understood and never got why people used to be so damn upset about me and my damn opinion when you got YouTube channels that's dedicated to just her and her only and dedicated to to going in on the people that's probably wrong to in a sense. But you mad at me. You got somewhere to go. Let me see. He apologized, but it was odd how he justified his poor word choice based on being from Florida, Miami. Saying I hate that bitch is pretty clear, no matter where you're from. That is true. I subscribed. Hey, y'all. Yes, keep subscribing, honey. Mel is only correct with Martell. Mel has been on straight BS as everyone else. I know it's 18 people here that haven't subscribed yet. Right. Y'all better get to it. They think that she's the second coming of Jesus, so maybe. Melody has told her fans to chill or stop. I've literally seen people say to her, you don't know what's best for you or that they grown. She can't tell them to stop. Folks start wars in the name of the Lord every day, but no one blames Jesus. Mel should do it so we can find out. It's not Mel, it's them. At first, I got it because they were leaving her unprotected. But at this point, Mel money is good. And she bought into a Nubian network. Why keep feeding your enemies? Even Beyonce can't control the beehive, child. Some of the Melometers are extreme, and she is not responsible for the actions of others, but I do think, even with no guarantee, that they would listen and it would be on record that she did try. We got class with the Scotty gang, so we wouldn't act a fool. Come on, Scotty, you respect us. You respect us and don't rally us for stupid shit. However, Melody does. Well, y'all wanted all them people to turn against the jerk, but remember, those were his friends first, not hers. Let's stop comparing Mel to Christ or Christ like, because she ain't. Wow. These people worship her and they feel like she needs protection. The level of emotional connection they feel to the situation is bigger than Mel. They see themselves in her marriage and divorce. And that just might be what it is. 14 more, y'all. 14 more people. That's all we need is 14 more people, y'all. To be fair, there are just as many channels that are anti-male. That's literally all they do is speak on her, but but people don't talk about that. Well, if I'm going to be honest with you, Chronicles of Kim K, I'm going to be honest. I don't know any anti-male channels. Real talk. I don't know any because most of the ones that I see are pro-male. I have never really seen no anti-male. There's probably two that I do know of. But for the majority, they're all pro male channels. I consider myself to be in the middle because I give everybody the damn business. Even Destiny, when she was on live with T today, she said I didn't gave her the business before, and I said, "Yep, everybody, give everybody the business." Blaming men for a fan based behavior is ridiculous. Some of those people can't even control their own damn kids, but expecting her to control a bunch of grown people who she don't even know. That is true. Oh, they exist, and a few of them been on your open panel, Scotty. Well, I'm gonna be no shade, but I ain't know they had no channel. Just saying, that ain't no shade either. I ain't know they had no damn channel, to be honest. I don't know now anti-male channel. There are a million stand channels, right? Who has subscribed? Let's get that number before the show is over. Let me check this number. 13. We need 13 people. You can be triggered by someone trauma, that's fine, but it makes me say, did you fight your battle this hard? Are you still in the midst or you living through her? Because she left. Well, let me see. Listen, I didn't say that there wasn't any anti-male channels. I said there's not that many. That's what I said. I only know of two of them. And I ain't saying these folks' names. Because I ain't got no time for the bullshit. Let's get it done, new subbies. Become a Scotty Gang member. Absolutely, honey. Let's see if we can get to that 53K before I end this live. Okay. We need 11 more people. That's all we need. We just need 11 people. And then we'll be right where we need to be. But y'all, I don't know. I don't really think that he was. I don't think that he's really insincere though. He probably just want to start this because he reviewing the show again. He probably just want to start it off on a clean slate, which is what a lot of us who decided to just come back to the realm and do it again that wanted to do. It was, start off on a clean slate. We really don't want to bring, a lot of us don't want to bring that energy from these past seasons into this season. A lot of us don't want to do that. At least I know I don't. I can give you a list of folks anti-male there, and then there are new pages, several new content creators who came on the scene just to bash her. But I appreciate you standing on business. Because listen, contrary to what people believe, this is not an anti-male channel. Contrary to what people believe, contrary to the things that people have said over the last 2 years, this ain't no anti-male page. This is an anti-bullshit page, is what it is. I'm gonna call everybody out from male to kid. I done drug everybody on the cast. So this ain't no anti-male shit over here at all. I call it as I see it. Let me check it again, y'all. Need 10 more people. Well, 9 more people now. Y'all steady subscribing. Nine more people. I was gonna try to end this live at 45 minutes, but I think since we're all on the road to, since I'm on the road of hitting 53K, we want to push this thing up to nine. Uh, we want to push it to an hour. Really, be since you're in the chat, do you want to join me for a second and talk about the reason why you decided that you didn't want to do it again, and talk about why you decided to go ahead and do it again? Because I was very surprised when you decided to review it again, because I just knew it was over with. Do you want to come up for a second? I know it's late as hell for you, but okay, I'm gonna send it to your Instagram. Really, be come on, y'all. Recently became a subscriber a month ago, and I love it here. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. Look at Carl in my DMs with some bullshit. You wait till I get off of here. I'm gonna cuss his ass out. It's in your DMs now, really, be. Thank you, Feel Good. I appreciate you standing on business and being team you. You remind me a lot of Kempire. There aren't a lot like you, Rodney, who just call out the BS on the entire cast. Thank you. Let me check Sheridan. I think that you're on the side of right, regardless of the person. People think it's bashing, and that's unfair. Just because you don't agree with everything Mel does not mean you're anti-Mel. Exactly. Well, Scotty, you may be an anti-Georgia. Well, yeah, definitely anti-Georgia prune over here. That's the only thing I'm anti is Georgia prune over here. Hey, really, B.
Hey, Scotty.
How are you? Not
I'm
as
good.
if I didn't talk to you on the phone earlier today.
Only Scotty know he can. Only Scotty know that he can get me up here, daggone almost 1 o'clock in the morning on a school night.
And by the way, we have five more people left before we hit 53K. Five people.
Well, after we get your 5, I need a favor.
What?
I need 140 people to get to 1,000 on my backup channel. So I'm trying. I was going to ask, but I want to get to your 5 first.
Look at you. Just the opportunist child.
Yes, of course I am. You got 500 people in the chat. I need 140. I need 140 to subscribe to my backup channel. I love y'all. Hey, come on over.
Listen, we gonna get that. We're gonna get it. Now,
Um,
I want
okay.
to ask you this. Now, you were one of the ones, just like me, just like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just like I want to say, I think Rodden said he wasn't gonna do it no more either, but he doing it. A lot of us were saying that we wasn't gonna review this show this season.
Right. Right.
Now, on my end, you being a person that's close to me knows that last year was a horrible year for me last year. And
Right. Mm-hmm.
like from top to bottom was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it kind of got a little bit better towards the end because I started talking to Bando in November, but that's another story. However,
Hey, Bando.
for the most part, it was terrible. So trying to
Mm-hmm.
review that show and dealing with my own mental health, plus dealing with all the stuff that was coming with this show was too much, and I wanted to
Right.
step back. But then when the show was coming back around and we was running out of shows to recap, and then on top of that, I was talking to Mims, of course, and Mims was like, "Well, look at it like a business. You're a reality TV commentator for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Why miss out on money for a bunch of strangers that you don't know?" And I'm like, you're right, but it's just too much. Like, it's just so much bullshit that comes with this. So it's just like, whatever. So once I saw the trailer and I kept listening to memes and I saw that Destiny was coming back, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I know I got a couple of side eyes for doing it. I'm pretty sure people thought I was just saying
Mm-hmm.
that I wasn't gonna do it just for attention, because people do that. But I really wasn't doing it no more. And you know that for a fact. We had many combos about not doing it.
And I even we talked about it, and I even had we talked. Yes, we talked about it. Hey
But
everybody in the chat. Hey you guys. I can't from my device. I can't drop the link. If well, first let's wait. Make sure Scotty get his 5. But if there's anybody that
four more.
has my Really BTV reviews link after Scotty get his 5 subscribers, if somebody could drop it, a mod, one of his mods would have to drop it. But I can't get to the chat from the way I'm logged in. I can't get to the chat.
Yeah. But go
Do you
ahead.
use the app? Do you use the StreamYard app? I don't use the app. I just use the link.
You said the app?
Yeah. Do you have you downloaded the StreamYard app?
Mm-mm.
Me either. Somebody was talking to me about it today, and I was like, I don't know. I never even used the app. Okay. So why did I decide to do it? If I'm being honest, and I don't know any other way to be but honest. It was really a combination of things. I went back and forth, and I mean, really, I'm gonna be honest. When I decided that I was going to review it Sunday morning, I hadn't even subscribed. I hadn't even added the show to my DVR. I had to go in and watch it on demand because I hadn't even added it. I was like, I wasn't going to do it, and so I
Mhm.
got up Sunday morning, and I was like, I'm going to watch it, and if it's something I want to talk about, then I'll do a live. And that's what I did. And I told my people, I said, I'm gonna watch the show, and if there's something I want to say, I'll say it. And if there's something I don't want to say, I'm not going to review it. I'm just going to skip it. And that's what I said. It's just no pressure on me. And if it gets to the point, if it gets to be like you said, just too much or whatever, I'm just going to stop. I, it's funny because I had a conversation with Mims.
See?
Mims, I had a conversation with Mims, and he was like, "Well, if you don't think you want to review the show, do it like what DJ Richie Scott does, right? He kind of takes the highlights of the episode and he discusses the highlights of the episode without necessarily doing a play by play of the whole episode." And so that's what I said. I said, "Well, I'll do it like that." But it just so happened that I kind of discussed the majority of the episode, but honestly, I don't know. I told them, I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do it the whole season, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it every episode. If there's something I want to talk about on that particular episode, I will. If he, and I was following the conversation about the Melometers and all of that. And here's what I think people don't understand about, and Funky Dineva said it, and I didn't hear his apology because I fell asleep. I was listening to his review, and remember, I got off the phone with you and I took a nap, and I was listening to it, but I fell asleep, so I didn't hear the whole thing. But I heard the beginning part, and what he said was the fans made the show not fun anymore,
Right.
and I don't think people really understand how, from a reviewer perspective, I don't think people understand how toxic it became. I just don't think people understood that and how unfun it became as a reviewer. So yeah, that's the only thing I can promise my people is that I'm gonna do this. It's a week by week decision. That's the best thing I could do.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Like I was thinking about different ways to review it because at first for me it was like I'm not doing it no more. Then I said, well, I just cover the drama on social media because that's more
Hmm.
entertaining to cover. Then when Mim started talking to me about reviewing it again, I'm like, then I said maybe I should do what Aaron, because Aaron and DJ Richard Sky pretty much do the same thing. Like they don't really recap the entire show. They talk about bits and pieces or the biggest things that happen, and then they talk about it real quick, going about their business. So I said, well, maybe I could do what Aaron and DJ Richard Sky is doing and do it that way. But then
Hmm.
I was like, but I know what my subscribers want.
Yeah.
And I know they want a full live, an
Yeah.
hour of me talking about this damn show.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
review, I gotta get my security, aka my mods.
Right. And that's what. Listen, I did the same thing. I told my moms, okay, be on alert. If they come in here acting crazy, get it out of here. Because I'm not dealing with it. And here's the thing: there's a difference between, and I think this is something there's a difference between somebody who supports Mel and that the extreme when I know Mel's fan base call themselves Melometers, and that's fine. But when we are talking about the Melometers, we are talking about the extremists.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I'm talking about. Well, I'm not gonna say speak for other people. I'm saying for me. Like 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 when I did my review the other day, I said I could spend 20 minutes talking about all the great things about Mel. Let me say one bad thing, and that is what everybody is going to harp on. It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter about the 20 good things I said, but Lord, let me say something I don't like. Oh Lord, that is the one thing. And those are Melometers, right? I'm not talking about the people who support Mel. Child, like who you like. And everybody has like things that they call their people. You know, Dr. Heavenly calls her people the boopies and the raindrops and the da 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 da. Like we all have that. I call my people the tribe. You know, we all have our name. So I'm not mad about the name Melometer. I'm not even mad if you call yourself a Melometer. It's those extremists. Those are the people that made the show toxic. Not just the people who like Mel. Like there's a separation there. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel too. That's what makes it. That's what made it bad. It wasn't Mel herself. It was the people that just couldn't accept the difference of opinion. That's all it was, and that's why I decided that I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this review, but I'm gonna get drunk every
Uh,
night. I
Look at
do it.
Trump.
I'm gonna buy me a club tail from the gas station every Saturday.
A what?
A club tail from the gas
What
station.
the fuck is a club tail?
That's an alcohol. You ain't never heard of club tails, girl. That's an alcoholic beverage, child.
Mm-mm, you gonna have to buy me one next time I see you because I
Okay,
don't know what that is.
big. I sure got you.
I don't know what that.
It's
I
like
don't
a
know what that
margarita.
is.
It's very strong as a margarita. You get it from the gas station, honey, for $2.99.
Scotty, you be getting drunk off of margaritas.
Yes.
Give me one margarita.
It's in a can though, and sometimes it's in a big ass can. So
Mm,
I said I'm gonna get one of them.
I have
Or
never heard
if
of no
I don't
damn
get those, I'm gonna
club
get the
tail.
simply spiked lemonade that they also sell at the damn
I've
gas.
heard of that. Now I've heard of that, but I don't know nothing about no club.
And
Spell
I
that. Spell club tail.
club tail.
CLUBTAIL.
Yep.
Never heard of that. You
Right.
know what I drink? I drink Jack Daniels. So I don't know about. I don't know nothing about these
Child.
things.
I still got 3 more to go, y'all.
Am I subscribed from all three of my channels? Scotty, I think I
Shit,
am.
I don't
I think
know.
I am.
But I'm
Really
telling
be
you
gonna
that
be drunk. Listen, I feel like because you know the next time I'm around Scotty, I feel like he gonna try to get me drunk.
when have I ever tried to get you drunk?
I don't know, but I just feel like I feel it. I feel it.
Girl, if I didn't do that at Josiah party, I'm not gonna do it nowhere
Well, I
else.
couldn't really drink at Josiah party because I had a flight first thing in the morning,
Well,
child.
but then we really weren't drinking like that because the old folks was there, child. We were
I tried to wait the old folks. I mean, no disrespect to JoJo. I tried to wait the old folks out, but they wasn't leaving.
they was
I
not
said,
going
"Well, I gotta
nowhere.
go."
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, could y'all leave so we can get fucked up?
I was ready to twerk.
I told JoJo that. JoJo
I was,
hollered. I was like,
I was ready to twerk.
can y'all get the fuck out of here so we can get fucked up? God
We
damn.
got three more. Come on, y'all. I know it's three people in here. Stop being so stubborn. Go on and subscribe.
But no, I was saying, I'm gonna get drunk every Saturday when I do these lives. I have, I got a mod group on Instagram. I told them I need my security.
Mm-hmm.
I need all y'all up in there, at least most of y'all up in there. Make sure ain't nobody on no bullshit. I'm not gonna pay attention to the comments. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
just gonna focus on this show. Cause that live, the first review that I did, it went very well.
Mine did too.
There was some people that was trying it now, but
And the other thing, like I said, if I'm being honest, the other reason I am trying to build up my second channel, and I said, well, this will be a show that I can do. I'm trying to get back into doing.
two
I
more.
kind of got away from my reviews. I got burnt out. I think I just got burnt out, and it was just, and I wasn't really being consistent with my reviews. So I said, this will help me, build up my second channel and just get back in the swing of. And it's really not a lot out to review right now. Like honestly,
It's
it
not.
really ain't. I mean, I do New Jersey, but Martha's Vineyard is finishing up, which I'm behind on that, but that's finishing up. But other than New Jersey, there's nothing really out there that I review. Bridgerton is coming up, and but that's 10 episodes. You know what I mean? And they drop it all at one time, so there's that. I do need to do Blood and Water. I haven't looked at the new season of that, but again, you know what I'm saying. So it's just yeah.
Let me look at this. Somebody
When
said
reviewing the show, you can.
can't follow and report the outside news. Look past the fans and don't lose out on the corn because they don't like your opinion. You got a point.
But here's the thing, and that's a good point, Tawanda. That's a very good point. But at the end of the day, though, I don't know. It sometimes it's just not worth the coin. When you got to do, like when people start, it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's just toxic, and Oh, we got two more to go. Two more to go. Two more to go. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand that point, and you're right. Ain't nobody trying to miss out on no coin, but all money ain't good money sometimes. And then for me, my numbers had gone down. So that was the other thing with me. Like I wasn't getting the numbers. So I was like, well, I damn sure ain't about to put up with this abuse. And
Not
I
with
ain't
this
even getting the
abuse.
numbers. Shoot. Okay, y'all want to see Blood and Water and Bridgerton? Well, I review both. So y'all got if you're not subscribed to my review channel, y'all gotta come on over.
Listen,
Can we get two more, please? One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
because baby, I'm getting sleepy.
I know I can tell you slow. I can tell you getting sleepy, child. But when I get off of here, I'm gonna post it on my wall. I meant to post it on my wall before I came up, but
And I thought about reviewing New Jersey, but I really don't think my subscribers really watch that. And plus, I don't like Teresa, and I feel like it's gonna be me dragging her the whole season because nobody else really does. So it's gonna annoy me, and I ain't gonna want to do it.
oh
Then,
well, I drag Teresa,
because
child.
I do not like Teresa at all, and I feel like she's so overrated, and people just think that she don't do
But
no.
I think the tides are turning on Teresa. A lot of the fan base is turning on her. Cause you're right. People love Teresa, but a lot of the fan base is turning on Teresa.
Is are y'all watching the Never? I haven't seen that. Jeremy
Oh
was
yeah, I do Never Ever Meets too. I do it on my review channel. Tara, yeah.
Jeremy is reviewing it. He told me I should, but I
Child,
don't know.
that thing crazy as hell. Oh, I'm gonna have to get Jeremy to join me. Cause that show is just stupid for no reason.
Ah,
It just
well, I've hit 53K.
yes. If I wasn't laying in the bed, I'd come on camera, but y'all don't want to see this. All y'all gonna see is my eye. Cause
That
I'm just
not
all they gonna see is Scotty. All they gonna see is my eye because I'm laying in the bed. You just gonna see the light. Look, let me see. Look, you can't even see my eye. Look, you
can't
gonna
see
see nothing
shit. Can't see a damn thing.
because I'm
I
in the
but you know
dark.
what? Before we do go though, I thought about reviewing Real Housewives of Dubai, but girl, I tried to the first time and it just didn't do it for me. I'm
You
trying.
said you tried to do what? Dubai?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tried.
Dubai's coming back next month, June. Well, that's next month. Yeah. Oh, congratulations! Yes, y'all light up this chat. Light it up. Light it
Yes,
up.
we finally hit 53K, child. It's been slow these last 2 months. It's been
Yes, it has been, child. And that's the other thing too. I didn't think it would be this much of a struggle to get 1,000 subscribers. I was like, I got 16,000 subscribers. That shouldn't be a thing. But baby, it has been a struggle to get people to subscribe.
because it's slow.
Right, because I'm not right, because it's really nothing. Yeah, you're right. It has a lot to do with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it ain't.
I had the watch hours. I just need 140 more subscribers. I got the watch hours though.
Yeah, and then it ain't nothing to talk about. It ain't nothing to review. It's we struggling to come up with things to talk about. And
Yeah.
now I'm finally getting my shit together for who was wrong. I got most of the people, Everybody pretty much picked out the topic that they want. So I'm about to start filming it probably next week. It's just to have
Okay.
some shit to put out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited though, because some of the ones that they picked.
Okay, I'm ready.
I can't wait. I gotta I'm trying to stay away from asking the same people I asked the first two times, but I feel like I'm gonna have to.
Well, I mean, mm,
Because I want 10 episodes each time around. I want 10 episodes. And right now, if I keep it where it's at, it's only gonna be six. And I want
Sher-
10.
Sharice, can you, Scotty? Is it okay? Oh, they just
Yeah,
dropped it. Oh,
yeah.
oh, there it is right there. Unknown, what's it? Unknown pain dropped the link. Thank you, boo. Um, I just don't see how anyone can watch that show and not like Melody. I'll never understand why. Like why?
I don't I don't see why. I mean, I love K Michelle, but I understand why some people don't.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, everybody is different. Like, and I think too, and I'm not saying you, Rain. I'm just saying in general. I think some people feel like if you don't like Melody, then that means you like Martell. No, I don't like either one of them.
And I can't stand him. He get all the business over here.
But people who've been watching me, they know why I'm not a Melody fan. They know why. But yeah. Thank you everybody that said they just subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not even about anything that she's done. I listen. That's a whole nother
That's
story.
just like before it's Rocks. Forest Rocks do not like Erica Dixon, and people don't get why she don't like Erica Dixon. But that's her prerogative. She don't like Erica Dixon. Like, I mean, she's
Right.
her favorite, so it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a preference. Like I said, I've been one of the few people that I've been reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville since the first episode. Matter of fact, I even reviewed the trailer. When the trailer dropped, I was so excited to see what I thought the show was going to be. And I've been reviewing it from day one, season one. And for the people who don't know, I I knew before the show even dropped, I knew somebody that was dating one of Martell's friends.
Oh,
So
okay.
a lot of my information I knew about stuff, people know now, but a lot of people didn't know it then. And so I had information that everybody else didn't necessarily have. So I don't dislike. Well, so how can you dislike someone who has done nothing, anything to you? So maybe dislike isn't the word. I'm not a fan. Is that better to say I'm not a fan?
I think y'all. I think you know what. This is where I think I need to end it at. But I'm just gonna say this. I think people get it confused when you say you don't like a person when you watch the show. When I
Yeah,
say I don't like them, I'm talking about what I see on the show. I don't know
right.
them to
Yeah,
really.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know any of these people personally. It's just what I watch on the show. That's it. And
Yeah,
again, I'm equal opportunity, so it ain't really too many. I mean, I listen. I'm equal opportunity, child.
yeah. Like shit. I don't know them like that. So it ain't really like a intense dislike for a person. I
Yeah,
just don't rock with what I see on the TV.
yeah. That's
You know
it.
what
There
I'm
you go.
saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you go ahead and go because I'm finna end this,
Mm-hmm.
child. Because
Cause
I done got
Scotty know when I wake up in the morning, I'll be cussing him out like this. You kept me. No, I'm just playing.
you will.
It's semantics. It's understood. You don't really prefer her character. That's been shown.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you guys. Thank you for the people who subscribe. No, I'm not looking at the Matt Barnes show. I have no interest in watching the Matt Barnes
At
show.
all.
Child, no. I am not interested. I could care less, child. But yeah, so that's where I am. So that's what made me change my mind. That's all it is. But thank you guys, Scotty. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you everybody. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Come on over and join us. We have a good time. Like I said, I'll be doing New Jersey and Love and Marriage Huntsville if it's something to talk about. And Bridgerton, Blood and Water. I'm gonna probably jump on that next week. I'm gonna start watching that and jump on that next week. Yeah. So, Scotty, you sleep.
I'm sleepy.
Good night. Good night, y'all.
Good night, really.
Bye. I'm about to be sleep on y'all.
Oh my God. Okay, well, y'all, that was my girl, Really Be TV. Okay. And I think that was a decent conversation. And first things first, thank you guys for the 53K. I really do appreciate you guys for subscribing and supporting the platform. It's really appreciated. I appreciate all the support that you guys give and stuff like that. So, I'm glad you guys were here. We had over 500 people in the chat and we made it to 53K in an hour. So I appreciate you guys. Depending on what's going on tomorrow, I'll probably give you guys some videos or a live, whichever one is better. I'll do it. And like I said, be sure to check me out tomorrow on Mess to Millions on Dr. Heavenly's channel tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening rather, at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6:15 p.m. Central time. Okay, make sure you guys get into that. All right, so and I may as well go ahead and share her link, child. It's already out there. I may as well go and share the link. But anyway, with that being said, that's pretty much it. So y'all already know what I do when I get ready to close these videos out. All right. So first things first, be sure to support Tramel. He has a new song out called The Everything Remix featuring Rico with a K. And the music video is out right now. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you guys go ahead, cop the song and look at the video. Carl, whose stage name is K-Star, he has a brand new record out called Cock Goblin and is now available now. The video should be coming out within a couple of weeks. And Bando Kane, last but not least, his new single, The Nasty Remix, is available now. And it features Tay G, Alonda the Blonde, as well as the Hood Hoes, which is Carl and Tell It. And the video will be shot sometime this summer. He claims I'm going to be in this particular video, but he told me it was another video that I'm supposed to be in. But girl, we'll see. But anyway, with that being said, y'all, I am your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, y'all, your boys up out here. And until my next video, I will holler at you guys a little bit later. Ciao.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.